ourselves that John Stones is actually on the City bench. Martinelli, Tomiyasu, Trossard.
It's a real bit of Arsenal football was through him on that side just a minute ago.
First day of summertime, bright, cold.
Step up, and I don't think they will this year. So
Title winner, footballer, and all the best of frenemies, the rivalry of the coming year.
but for now, Liverpool
Stuck at it, considering De Bruyne's been injured, Haaland's been injured, missing a few games.
frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League, City change, maybe worth reminding ourselves that John Stones is actually on the City bench. Martinelli, Tomiyasu, Trossard.
It's a real bit of Arsenal football was through him on that side just a minute ago.
Jesus and Declan Rice, Odegaard, and Jesus. Jesus, Rice. Rodri, Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Stamped away by Jorginho. Saliba, oh by Diaz again, claimed by Rice and Jorginho. Gooner's free kick. By Odegaard, pursued by Saka. In went Rodri, Bernardo Silva. And Rodri, Bruyne, last 20, in by De Bruyne. Protection by Saliba of the game. If your half-time theory is right, he'll be looking to snatch. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel, only to De Bruyne. Silva. Corner, last off white. October's day, really warm day down in Arsenal. Declan Rice, he's won a corner, he'll take the corner. Bernardo Silva. Martinelli. Nice, neatly done. Trossard. It may of course be neither, it certainly cannot be both. To win here will be the honour. Haaland, he hasn't stopped. Rico Lewis. Nobody but Manchester City have won here.
New now potentially is hit the ball on top of Jesus with Rico Lewis.
Rodri, welcomed by Saka, right wing. Possession to Havertz, is Jorginho. Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli. Tomiyasu, an important touch from Odegaard, or Doku was in. United outfield with Arsenal. Lovely fellow. Far too soon. It's the league of France. Neither Kyle Walker nor John Stones in their team.
Yeah, big losses. Walker in particular, I think he's paid.
Smoothing stylishly out of trouble. Odegaard. There he goes Saka. Here. Long ball, seen by Trossard. Gabriel. Rice. Brazil's national side.
Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Gabriel withdrew from Brazil's national side. Who was in? Jorginho. It's a debt. Gabriel actually had a trouble. Jesus.
Talk a lot again about overlapping fullbacks, underlapping fullbacks.
And Rice. And Jesus and Declan. Livior. Havertz. For De Bruyne. It's Odegaard. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. Ball seen by Trossard. To which he dashes. Saliba. Jesus and Declan Rice. Odegaard. Kovacic harried by Saka. Good possession to
Field today, both teams playing a traditional back four.
Trossard. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. It's an important touch for Odegaard, or Doku with it. On the bench, here's Rodri. Another good tackle, this time by Rice. Odegaard. Haaland. Rodri hasn't stopped. Screams away by Gabriel. Taken up by Martinelli, kind bounce. By Diaz. White for Raya. Seen by Trossard. De Bruyne. Saka.
This season, but I'm not sure we can power dynamic here in Manchester particularly.
The very best in the league this season.
Perfect in the Premier League. Odegaard. Here's Rodri. It's another good tackle, this time by Rice. Odegaard's on his way. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. De Bruyne, last 20. In by De Bruyne. Protection by Saliba. Odegaard. Odegaard. Havertz. He hasn't stopped. Scraped away by Gabriel. It's Partey. Covering. Odegaard snatching back. Doku scampering in. Odegaard. Here goes Saka. It's Chance De Bruyne. It's Odegaard. Saliba. Odegaard. Tackle this time by Rice. Odegaard's on his way. Havertz is up ahead of him. Kovacic harried by Saka. Possession to De Bruyne's free kick. Away by Odegaard, pursued by Saka.
Lost the last second. Does Declan Rice perform in big games? And this is where we enjoy it.
Frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. Scampers across the lovely fellow. Far too soon. And it's a beautiful Saliba. By Guardiola. Back all too briefly. The fact didn't come in. Centre half is
It's interesting, we talk a lot in the game about overlapping fullbacks, underlapping fullbacks,
Jesus. Movement on the bench. Here's Rodri. It's another good tackle, this time by Rice. In by Rice. By Kanji.
Ball on top of Jesus with Rico Lewis at right back.
Gabriel. Rice. To which he dashes. And Rice. And Jesus. And
I'm always not too happy about, but
It's at least it's Gabriel Jesus. But for now,
a bit more
Liverpool
frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
perfect in the Premier League. Be to land a mighty blow.
Yeah, it looks like Manchester City were fooling us in the warm-up.
With France. This is where he needs to be for Arsenal. Jorginho. Haaland. He hasn't stopped. Scraped away by Gabriel. Jorginho. De Bruyne. Comes down by Jorginho. By Diaz. Possession to Havertz is Jorginho. To which he dashes. Snapped away by Jorginho. Claimed by Rice and Jorginho.
Saka.
Coming up with the ball, Jorginho.
Like Arsenal. Didn't see much in the first half from them, but against
Foden, Haaland, Foden, perhaps natural in the wake of the fact that he did play. Yasu is coming on for Yasu. Period of the game. Gary, if your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch. Grealish clear. Thomas Partey with a swing. Guardiola. Doku was in. Strangely cold spring day. Still Trossard gets the last 20 minutes. Thomas Partey. Well covered. Thomas Partey away from Tomiyasu. Still quickly on with it.
straight wins behind them. City are the champions.
Different today than I have seen in the past. Frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Saka, White's gone beyond. He snatched it. And Saka can drive. Guardiola. Here goes Saka. Chance to have a look into the eyeballs. Near post, away from there by Rodri. Welcomed by Saka. You rarely get through a game without Rocky. Stops, scraped away by Gabriel. Chopping away from Saka. Got up and turned it behind for a corner.
Saka.
Coming up with the ball, Jorginho. Beyond the back stick. Saka flings it in, that's a good give you all, but it's coming back. Or is it? Havertz to De Bruyne. Saka. eyeballs of Diaz. Saka and
He's a challenger too, something just to...
Saka, Ødegaard. Saka's inside again, Arsenal's throw, Saka took it in up. Followed by Ødegaard, pursued by Saka. If your half-time theory is right, they'll be looking to snatch it late. Martinelli, kind bounce. Martin Ødegaard, Gabriel Martinelli. Tomiyasu. Martinelli. Nobody but Manchester City have won here.
2021, the last time that Manchester City didn't score here in the Premier League.
Is on the Gunners bench. So what do you
He's the sort of
expect?
person that can actually open up defence, a bit more frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League, more John Stones in their team.
Yeah, big losses. Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Again by De Bruyne, forced out by Jesus. Silva. Jesus engaged. And Jesus and Declan Rice. Ødegaard. He scampers across it like Guardiola. Lofted up towards him. Jesus. Clearance video. Back by Diaz, collected by Jesus in a tight spot. To which he dashes. Ødegaard and Jesus.
And Walker.
Jules Foden. Rico Lewis. Moment. Perhaps this could be going the same way. Jesus.
Tactic. Martinelli. It's not his moment yet.
Of Martinelli replaced him and won the game. Stumbled and rise to cross up. It's a sprightly start. Trossard. That was an unnaturally hot October's day, really warm day down in Arsenal. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Trossard. Rice. Trossard. One here. Rolls ball seen by Trossard. 90 minutes. Haaland. Rice, neatly done. Trossard.
That I didn't really expect, to be fair. He's starting to now fit in. I think the Arsenal fans are starting to get a bit more frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. It certainly cannot be both. To win here will be to land a mighty ahead of him. This is Kai Havertz. Carried by Saka. Possession to Havertz. Rodri. Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Jesus, Rice. Haaland hasn't stopped. Jesus in a tight spot. Yes, in there. Rodri as well. A lot of height. Jorginho. Sadet. Gabriel. Kivior. Kenji's header.
Just come alive a little bit. months.
Last year, April was their defining, I'd say their declining month. Those 3 draws, 4 in succession. By De Bruyne. De Bruyne's free kick. That was an unnatural.
Havertz there.
His 30th goal of the season, picked his pocket. Grealish.
Is Declan Rice changed the dynamic? If you think about the fact that Saliba was one of those who was missing.
Arteta will be pleased that all his players have come back fitness, but yeah,
Perfect in the Premier League. De Bruyne. This came Saliba to smooth things over for Arsenal's continuing Champions League campaign.
Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Little bit through for Haaland, no flag yet. Saliba stood his ground pretty much. With a swing. Saliba kept it from Haaland. Gabriel's. Saliba.
Midfield today, both teams playing a traditional back 4.
Touch from Odegaard or Doku was in. Saliba to smooth things over for Arsenal. De Bruyne's cross beyond Haaland. League game against Brentford, for which he was ineligible.
This season, but I'm not sure we can get.
you're looking at a team
I've
that's
been enjoying listening to you today.
a bit more frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. In by De Bruyne and focused by Guardiola and with Arsenal. Lovely fellow. Far to see for Arsenal. Jorginho. Saliba. Saka's peeling himself up off the grass again. Foden flings it in. Diaz, white for Raya. Grealish, clear of Odegaard. Strangely cold spring day. Rodri, in went Rodri. Bernardo Silva, to which he dashes. Games for Arsenal.
First real bit of Arsenal football is through him on that side.
Cross again.
Yeah, it's what the game needs. Needs a challenge or two, something just to...
Possibly congested. Bernardo Silva. Corner last off White. Martinelli. White.
Past. They did. You're looking at a team that's so strong. Get a bit more frustrated knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. It may of course be neither. It certainly cannot be both. To win here will be by Diaz. White for Raya. Brazil's national side. Of course, last year April was their defining, I'd say their declining month.
4 centre-backs effectively.
De Bruyne Gooners corner. Haaland's up again. And De Bruyne. Continuing champions. City the prospects of 4 in succession.
What they can do now potentially is hit.
Perhaps suggesting that ideally
beating Man City at home.
It's frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and to know how big this game is.
perfect in the Premier League. Gabriel withdrew from Brazil's national side. Still with the throw. He had a heavy international break. Gabriel withdrew. Haaland. Gabriel bit in and Haaland, he hasn't stopped, scraped away by Gabriel, taken up by... Gabriel. City change, maybe worth reminding ourselves that John Stones is actually on the City bench. 90 minutes. Haaland is the inferior option. It's in and cleanly. Odegaard. Rodri, welcomed by Saka, right wing. Side. Martinelli. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Tomiyasu. De Bruyne. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. Rodri. So necessarily aware of Doku and this.
To keep that clean sheet.
Seen by Trossard. Martinelli, dispossessed by Tomiyasu.
Is this the day that City show their class, Micah? For now, Liverpool are
Frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and to know how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Either Kyle Walker nor John Stones are better.
Big losses. Walker in particular, I think, is better.
Kivior from left back for Arsenal with the throw. He has to see that actually.
I think his pace at right back.
Kivior. Kivior. Jesus. Kanji. Kivior. By Kivior. Phil Foden had a look, had a bop into the crowd. Actually out of trouble. Care for the world to enjoy together. Silva.
which now shows Arsenal.
To outwit the other. All the games more or less inseparable.
Their previous 7 visits.
I think,
How do you see it from an Arsenal perspective?
Premier League, so that says it all. It's just from but for Arsenal's perspective right now, I think we'll take
The pitch today, that's why we're disappointed. Again, credit to
Short target for them today. Well, the good news is the football is not done this week.